And joining me now on this special broadcast, minutes after Arvind Kejriwal's decision to quit as Chief Minister of Delhi in the next 48 hours, is Saurabh Bharadwaj, the Delhi Health Minister, and somebody who's seen as a front runner who could well be the next Chief Minister of Delhi. Either he or Atishi is what is being speculated. Saurabh Bharadwaj, welcome on India Today. Why was this decision taken, sir, for Arvind Kejriwal to quit as Chief Minister of Delhi?
I think there have been allegations against Mr. Arvind Kejriwal and the top leadership of Aam Aadmi Party in the so-called excise matter. And BJP had been claiming that they have a lot of proofs and evidences to prove that they are guilty. However, it's been 2 years. The allegations are still allegations, and the trial has not yet begun in the trial court. And that is what has been highlighted even by the Supreme Court of India, that why is this trial taking so long to even start. Now, after coming out of the jail on bail from Supreme Court, Arvind Kejriwal ji believes, and this is what he has stated today, is that he has been given bail by the top court of the country. And the top court of the country reprimanded the premier agency of the central government, that is CBI, for still having a perception of a caged parrot, that they are not above suspicion.
Okay.
And there is a kind of a conspiracy which could be seen in arrest of Kejriwal by the CBI. This was what was said by the CBI. Now, Arvind Kejriwal is saying that, look, I have got the bail from Supreme Court, but it is the people who will decide my fate. I believe that I should not sit on this chair of Chief Minister unless and until I pass through the Agni Pariksha of Janta, and if the Janta of Delhi, the people of Delhi, believe that I am honest and I deserve to be on the Chief Minister's seat, then let there be elections in November, and if people elect him, he will be back on the seat of the Chief Minister, and if people believe that he is dishonest, he is guilty, he will not be on the seat. So he says that he will not be seen as a Chief Minister unless and until he gets a stamp from the court of the people.
Sir, you understand the voters of Delhi well. Why do you think Arvind Kejriwal is making this a referendum on his honesty, and why do you think it will work in assembly elections? The BJP says it did not work in Lok Sabha elections. The Aam Aadmi Party was down 0-7 in Lok Sabha elections just held recently.
Well, if BJP is so confident, they should hold the elections in November. We are the ones who are challenging them. We are the ones who are risking our reputation. Here is a Chief Minister of Delhi who is risking his entire reputation, whatever he has earned throughout his life, on this one election for which he is not even prepared. He has just come out of jail. Yes. He doesn't know what people are thinking about him. He doesn't know what will happen to the trial. But he is here. I think it is something what makes him exceptional, is that he is ready to risk everything on an election, and the party doesn't even have resources to contest elections. He's saying, let's have elections now in November. Let's see what happens at the earliest. But it is the BJP, you will see in few days that they are nervous. They are hesitant to go into the elections. In spite of the fact that they ran a concerted campaign against Arvind Kejriwal and Aam Aadmi Party for 2 full years.
Okay. Using
the agencies like ED and CBI, by doing, raids at almost 500 locations.
Okay.
Interrogating our top leaders.
So
there was a time when all our leadership was in jail. Arvind Kejriwal was in jail, Manish Sisodia was in jail, yes. Sanjay Singh was in jail, Sanjay Jain was in jail, Vijay Nair was in jail, Vibhav Kumar was in jail. Still, they have not been able to break our party. They have not been able to break our governments at 2 states. So Arvind Kejriwal is confident that Janta will believe in Arvind Kejriwal and bring him back to power, but BJP is hesitant and nervous.
So if they're saying that why is he seeking, another 48 hours, he's the Chief Minister, you have 62 of 70 seats, hold a session, let the cabinet recommend dissolution of the assembly, and then let there be call for elections. Why postpone for 48 hours? Unless that's an attempt, as Manjinder Singh Sirsa put it, to put Sunita Kejriwal in the Chief Minister's chair, or as some argue, whether it will be Atishi or you.
I think Arvind Kejriwal ji had dissolved his government in February 2015, 14, sorry, and people didn't look at it quite sympathetically. People thought that, you have dissolved the government. So Arvind Kejriwal doesn't want to go to that route of dissolving the government. What he is saying that, look, I'm not dissolving the government. I am just excusing myself. I am quitting as chief minister. Manish Sisodia is quitting as deputy chief minister. Let there be a government which will take care of the interests of the people, and he has invited and in fact challenged the central government or the BJP to hold elections. So now, 6 months before elections, the central government and the Election Commission of India, they do have those powers that if they want, they can have early elections like they have in Haryana.
Yes.
They announced it earlier, without the dissolution of the House. So now we have put this ball in the court of BJP that if they are confident that Arvind Kejriwal is corrupt and people believe that he is corrupt, then they should hold elections. But he is not running away. He is saying that I am ready to run this government. Means I as a party, Aam Aadmi Party, we are ready to run this government. And I am ready to go for that Agni Pariksha whenever the central government decides to hold these elections.
Is this Agni Pariksha also to do with an attempt to rejuvenate the party, whether in Delhi, more important in states like Punjab, and also make inroads in states like Haryana? He wants to focus on Haryana and Punjab now.
I think BJP, I heard that they are saying that, this has been done to gain sympathy. So my answer to BJP is that you have 22 chief ministers across India. Why don't you earn some sympathy? You have this chance, some of your chief ministers can resign and get this sympathy. Or the Prime Minister can resign and get a lot of sympathy across the country and hold elections. So I think these are all, frivolous things which are being raised by BJP. They must recognize that here is a chief minister who is taking a risk of his life. It's a big thing. Somebody taking a risk of his own career, saying that if people believe I'm honest, they will bring me back. Otherwise, I'll go home.
Okay. Now, within the the BJP is your principal opponent in Delhi. They are criticizing you. But even the Congress party, for example, leaders like Sandeep Dikshit, they're saying this is nothing but a natak.
Congress is our opponent.
Congress is your opponent. So Congress remains your opponent in the wider scheme of things, whether it's Haryana
Congress is our opponent, yeah.
So no question of any alliance with the Congress to
Punjab,
take on the BJP.
They are against us. In Delhi, they are against us.
Okay, so the Congress...
I think our alliance with Congress was with respect to the national elections. We didn't have election alliance in Haryana. We didn't have this alliance in Punjab, and I don't think we'll have any alliance with them in Delhi. So they are, as our opposition, although they don't get seats, but they have always helped the LG and the central government to put allegations against us.
Yes. So you're saying Congress is your opponent, so there is no likelihood of any truck with the Congress at all in the days, weeks and months ahead. Is that what you're emphatically saying?
I think it is unlikely. I think it is unlikely. Yes.
Sir, the BJP also raised a lot of objection to the comparison with Shahid-e-Azam Bhagat Singh. Sudhanshu Trivedi, I don't know if you heard him just some time back, where he said, how can Arvind Kejriwal, who's accused in the liquor scam, compare himself to Shahid-e-Azam Bhagat Singh? Because even when Bhagat Singh's picture was kept in the office, that the family had opposed, sir.
I think Sudhanshu Trivedi lacks the basic knowledge about the law of this country. I heard his phrase, he's saying Arvind Kejriwal is saza yafta. I think it shows his ignorance towards the law. Saja yafta means somebody who has been convicted. Arvind Kejriwal was under trial. His trial has not even started.
Yes.
He has been out on the bail. How can you call Arvind Kejriwal Saja Yafta? So I think it is very unfortunate that somebody who is a member of parliament and somebody who is as learned as Sudhanshu Trivedi calls himself will give such frivolous and totally unlawful statements in the public domain, and it is very unfortunate. He should have avoided it.
And sir, with with the focus of Arvind Kejriwal likely to be to rejuvenate the party or focus on Haryana and Punjab and the Aam Aadmi Party at a bigger scale, who runs Delhi? Will it be Atishi? Will it be you? Will it be Sunita Kejriwal, as some seem to say?
Gaurav ji, I also know I have very limited understanding about this thing. I know as much as you know about it. For me also it comes as a surprise that Chief Minister has decided to quit, and now as per the procedure, this resignation, once accepted by the President, there will be the meeting of the legislative party of Aam Aadmi Party, and then they will probably elect one of them as the leader, who will claim stake for forming the government, and then there will be a new council of ministers. So I think this process may take a few more days, but as of now I have completely no idea about it.
Fair enough. For joining me here on India Today, Saurabh Bharadwaj, many thanks.